Sage. Woo. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today on Pre-Monday, the second best day of the week? Saturday is always the best. Pre-Monday is the second best. So, we're back over here and doing some Selara. We got a lot of images to make today, and we will be making plenty of them. At least until I have to roll out, which is who knows when. So, that being said, let me bring up all my stuff there. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and there we go. Black screen's gone. I got my setup, so I can continue on. So this is looks like we left off on training session number 12, image number 12. No problem. So the next one is, why is Zoe here dressed like? Gotta take off one of those likes. Why is Zoe here, dressed like a female version of G.I. Joe? Great question. I'm sure we're about to find out. Well, okay. So what we're going to be needing to do, and what I am going to do, is I got in touch with my buddy, my friend, my pal and a half. And I need to unhide these guys. And I got his next generation rifle again. So I'm going to cue that up. This needs to be hidden. And the male version needs to be hidden as well. Where is it? Here he is. So let's zoom in on her. And yes, we will be doing a little bit of lagging. The scene is just massive. It's just it's nature of the beast, you know what I mean? So we'll just have to deal with it, right? So Zoe has not been seen at all. So we can switch out this weapon now. But before I do that, just in case it doesn't work out how I want it to, let's go ahead and just hide it instead. Select her, and we are going to be going, as you can tell, I was experimenting with breasts. Next generation. What? Okay, let's try rifle then. There it is. G8, G9, left hand, right hand. So it'll automatically put that little booger right where it needs to go. Boom. See how much easier that is rather than what I was doing the other day. Wow. That's so much easier. Okay, now we need to get her into a walking state. Crack open my beer. I'm drinking early today because I got to go to bed early. I need to be asleep. I need to lay down at like 6 p.m. It's pre-Monday. What can I say? It's just nature of it, you know what I mean? Let me bring up my OBS too. I think I need to move this over just a tad, a little bit, like that. Yeah, that looks better. Hi. All right. So we need her just walking, more or less. Not a problem. We'll go with this standard walking. Why not? Hey, Havel. I appreciate that. Hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You knocked it down to only needing 8 now. I only need 8. You are lucky number 12, good sir. Lucky number 12. Boom. Let me pin your comment right there. Right there in the live chat. I love it. All right, so now she's walking. I don't think that's a good way of carrying the gun when walking. So I will bring her arm back. Holy moly, am I lagging over here with this scene? But it is what it is. Nope, it's not bend. It must be front back. Nope, it's not front back. Must be twist. There we go. That'll work. That don't look too bad. I think that looks great. Now we just got to change that expression because she looks like she's, I don't know what. I don't know the last image I made of her, but it was, apparently it's a little bit of fierce with a smile. Sure. Why the not, right? Congratulations too on your successful stream too, Havel, the other day. That is very impressive. Must have been a holy fuck. I'm not even lying to you right now. I think I just saw the biggest fucking dog in my life. That thing had to weigh at least 150 pounds or more. That thing was massive. It looked like it just quite literally jumped a fence and just rolled out. Oh God. Okay. Let's see. Mad. She's gotta be mad. She's gotta be pissed. That'll work. I think that's great. All right, so we see where MC and she is at. So we're gonna move her over in, let's say, this direction, just a tiny little bit, right? We need to turn MC around. And also Caroline. Caroline has such a good figure. Ooh. Ooh. Boy, that's a little buzz going on. Sends a chill down the back. I'm thinking something on the lines of this where you can see both characters. She doesn't need to be taller than him. Why is she taller than him? What the fuck is going on here? I'm just going to have her... I think this is going to be a really good image of what I'm thinking about. Hold on, let me just move it a tiny little bit more. Right there. I'm also going to bring her down. I don't know why she is so tall. I'm also going to take off these headphones. I do better when I don't have the headphones on because they kind of like, you know, cuff my ears, right? So then I end up talking louder, which ends up wasting my voice. So there we go. That's good. Right there. Now we need to get our camera. I don't know what camera we got. Okay, camera 2. Focus is going to be on Zoe, of course. Zoe has a good shape too. Do, 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 do. I did a, oh my God, yesterday, I did so much work yesterday, dude. Like y'all don't even know. So, to give you a clue on how much, I'll get this image done and then I'll show you guys. Okay, so this looks okay right here, but I need some light on her for sure. So let's go ahead and go into texture mode again, and let's get, I think I have a light somewhere around here. We'll just use that light. Yeah, we have a spear light like right here. So let's go ahead and snag this spear light. Or I could just keep it right there, just in case we need to do something over there again. So I'll duplicate this one. Give it a second. There we go. And hide it now. Then grab this one. And that keeps it so I'm not moving lights every fucking where, more or less, right? So it might save a little bit of time in the long run. Not a whole lot, but some. And, you know, with how long this shit takes to do, kind of need like every little bit of time we can get. Oh, well, before I go ahead and test this, I guess I can show you guys exactly all the shit that I did. All right, so let me go ahead and do, what is it? Is it alt? Yes, there it is. Okay, so as you can tell, for the writing and all that stuff, I fixed a lot of this writing and added a lot more. So we have all this to do for images when it comes to Selara. It's quite a bit. And then That's where we are going to be jumping to next. I won't be able to stream these two, but I will be streaming that one, the Fabricator. So we got a lot there. And then also, let me go ahead and get the fragments of memoir over here as well. I did a shit ton of writing that I'll be able to stream. I'll be able to stream all of this. So it's going to be an image per line. And as you can tell, I started on line 379 and I just, yeah, a lot of writing. I spent like 5 or 6 hours yesterday just getting all this together. So 369 to 504. So I'm going to have, just from what I wrote, there's like 150 images we're going to have to pose and do for this. So I got plenty of content. I did a lot of fucking writing yesterday. And let me tell you what, my fucking brain felt like a peanut by the time I was done. Holy shit, was it bad. I am not even gonna lie. Oh my god. Like I couldn't even think by the end of it. I just kept pushing myself and pushing myself and pushing myself. Like I gotta get done with this part. I gotta get done. I gotta get to this point. I got to get to this point. I'm like, fuck. Say it, don't spray it. Gotcha. Whew. All right, so let's go into iRay and check out this image. Yeah, I got so many images to do now. Ooh, 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 baby. We got some works to do. Yeah, that looks better. Appreciate all of y'all that is showing up, all the lurkers, all the love in Rumble. Don't forget hit that like button. I will like it if you like my likes. Just like it, please. Like me. All right, let's go ahead and save this. At least I got 13 images I'm ready to render for this now, so that's kind of cool. And I'm just going to go ahead and code in that. Now, not going to be able to work or do any voices or anything of that number. I got to wait till the 17th. That's when I get a new shipment of characters that I can do to show you. I like ran through all of my quota here. Let me go ahead and open this up so you can see it. Yeah, I spent 98% of my quota of like 100,000 characters. Music just ate it up, bro. Oh my god, did it eat it up. It right down the old drain. Okay, so now Zoe needs to be right in front of us as soon as it's done saving. And I'm gonna just do like a up close to where we kind of see their heads or something. And then she's like right in front of them. There, it is done saving. She just needs a standing one now. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I need to get more poses and stuff. I'm thinking that I'm going to try to start accumulating some other poses. Oh, I didn't even know I had this. I like this pose, but I don't think it's gonna work for this. What the hell? Interesting. Yeah, right here. I gotta do something because of that arm. She's carrying a gun, so you know, a rifle. Why does bitch look so fucking tall, bro? Oh, that's why. I am gonna have to definitely go back to visit number 13 just to move her down. Let me make a note of that. Notepad. Revisit training session 13 to bring Chloe's feet to the ground. There we go. All right, made a note. I might have to go and get a hold of a kid if he doesn't shut up. He is going crazy right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get in, delete that camera. Might have to move this ghost light. How did you guys like the new thumbnail that I did? I'll be doing new thumbnails for near future because I just made like I don't know how many of them. But yeah, thumbnails is something that I need plenty of, and it was pretty nice to use different thumbnails for once. I really like the one that I used today. Unfortunately, that scene didn't produce that many thumbnails, but the ones it did produce was really good. At least in my honest opinion. I'm kind of biased anyways, you know, because I made it. All right, there we go. I'm thinking something like this. So let's go ahead and get our new camera. Do like that. Let me get this kid. He's going apeshit. We got a little tiny dog, and he's going crazy over it. All right, so we need Ibsy and her looking at each other. And then a little bit different on the expression. Let's take off the mad and just do like an angry maybe. Which I don't really, I just need a different expression, right? She's still going to be pissed, so. That looks pretty good right there. Let's go into iRay, see what's cooking. See what is cooking. Do 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 do. Not bad, a little bright. I'll pull the light back just a tiny little bit, and I think that's going to hit the marker right there. Oh, for anyone that is watching, I did upload new emotes to Rumble. I did and do more emotes. Let me go ahead and show them off now. I need to go to my channel. All right, so I added the hearts. So this one is Squirrel Love. I've had these since forever. Like when I used to stream on Twitch, like I want to say, dude, it's probably been like 8 years ago, 10 years ago. It's been a minute. I found these on my computer, so I'm like, oh, I'm totally uploading these to Rumble. Okay, so this is Rage. This one is Rage. Squirrel Rage. And then we have Rip. That's Rip. Rest in peace. X's over the eyes. Then we have, what the fuck? WTF, mates? Oh my god. So that's that one. Now we also have LOL. Little squirrel just laughing his little butt off. We got Hype. Little excited squirrel. We got Hello Squirrel. And we have GG Squirrel. So, that's what we got. Those are the added emotes over at Rumble. If you're not following me on Rumble, please give me a follow. If you're from YouTube, head on over there. That is my primary home. I only stream to YouTube to reach out. YouTube's done me dirty, so I don't really want to help them out. I'm sorry. Sorry, but that it is what it is. All right. So let's get back into this. I said I'm going to move this out just a tiny little bit, right? So let's go ahead and do just that. Maybe right around there should be good. But I hope you guys use and abuse and like the new emotes. I think they're amazing. I think that they are fantastic. Wait a minute. What button does this do? Nothing? That button does nothing? Oh, it's rain. Okay. Yeah. I love the rain. Okay, so this is pretty good. I like her outfit too. God, she looks hot. I'm gonna decrease the DOF. Let's go 10 stops. That'll work. File, save, scene number 14. All right. Oh, no, not 145. Just 14. Thank you. Just 14. Let's go ahead and hit the accept. Good to go. We're going to get up close and personal now, up on Zoe, because now she's going to go apeshit, kind of like how Kara did prior. So, yeah, there's that. Stretch Armstrong. Oh my God. I'm having such a good time on Rumble too, by the way. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. They got a lot of shit that they got to correct, but man, I just feel like the spirit is there, bro. The spirit is there. Not gonna lie. Do. Is it done saving? No, it's still saving. As soon as it's done saving, I'll fucking start on the next one, I guess. Yeah, I need to get like a retarded amount of images to render because I got so much work to do. So I need my computer working while I work, right? So I'm at work at 8 hours. I want my computer rendering for 8 hours. I do not have that right now. So I'm trying to work my way to that point right now. So we want to get up close and personal. I really like her model too, by the way. It's HID. Now, I don't like a lot of his models, but I like this one. So if we go to, let me look at him real quick. Sorry. HID. These are the models HID has. This is Ariel, which is her. You can kind of see the resemblance on the face, right? I really like Lexi as well. Lexi is not bad. I don't know if I use this one, but I do not like Nora. Nora the Explorer. Not a fan of this one. Might uninstall that one actually. And just to give him props, or her props, I don't know if HID is a male or a female. Let me show you guys some other stuff that he does. And again, it's just it's not my cup of tea. A lot of the stuff, there are some that looks okay, but here, judge for yourself. So this is April. This one doesn't look too bad, but I don't like her teeth or mouth. And then a lot of them kind of look like the same. Like this one, Ava, kind of looks like the face of this one that you already have right now. So I think he just kind of mix and matches. He doesn't sculpt his own. I'm just not a real big fan. Maybe it's just how he delivers his characters too. It just doesn't look like that. Looks better than what I just seen, but Is what it is. I I have this asset, I think. But yeah, that's HID. I still think CJ is the winner of all characters by far. Just saying. Just saying. Hands down, the best. But anyways, that's what this character is. Moving forward in all my games, I'm only gonna use CJ or Colm Jackson's characters or Genesis characters because they tend to be a higher quality. Oh, I take that back. I lied to you. I'm sorry. There's one other. I'll use CJ, but I will also use HMs. HM and CJ and Daz. So, yeah. Cool. Good talk. There we go. Right there. That is where we want the new camera. So let's go ahead and delete this camera, create a new camera, jump in that new camera, doing some quick images right here. That's what I liked. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Okay. Uh, or I could do like the little angry one with like her pointing at. Oh, maybe we should do that and her face. Let's do. No, because she has a weapon. She has a weapon in her hand, so let's not do that. Let's stick with this and then currently used, thank you. She looks a little creepy. Something like that, and then let's just open her jaw a little bit. Did I already? Yes, it's already focused. All right, let's go into iRay, make sure it all looks good, and then we'll save and go. Woo! That was a tough one. Do, 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 do. Yeah, just need a lot less DOF. That's looking pretty good. Not liking this nose though. Seems to be a lot of dead pixels there, but I might be able to erase them out. As it renders out, it might change too. And bring it over and out a little bit like that. Maybe it'll give a little bit of light to that mountain nose she has going on. Having a shadow on the nose like that is worse than having shadows into Twin Peaks, if you understand what I mean. It's like, oh no, you're making the good stuff look bad. That's about the same. It's a little bit less. I will roll with this though. That's fine. Whatever. Just have an ugly shadow nose. So if and then else. This one's gonna be like a little bit of like a worried is what I'm gonna shoot for on the next one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bam. Still saving. So this is an if or an else. So only one or the other can happen, right? You're not going to see both. So I can stick with the same camera, just a different expression. That's what we call cheating. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. ABC, always be cheating. Oi, oi, good. I'm glad we got that under, I'm glad we're on the same page. Holy crap, this thing's taking forever to save. There we go, finally. Still got worry. That is such a good expression. Oh, her mouth is open a little bit. Hold on. The reason why I did that is because I want to see what this one is without that mouth open. Yeah, I like it. Right there. Let's go ahead and save this one now, too. We already know the lighting's good. We just had to see the expression. The next image is going to be showing all the the cans and stuff. Or I could do one where they're all looking down range. I don't know. Yeah. I'll just do it to where she's looking at we see the tree stumps and stuff. That's what we will do. Do 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 do. But heck, we started on 12, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, we already knocked out 4. So that's pretty cool. My damn. God dang it. This stupid shit. Okay, so we're done. So my first idea was them looking down range. Like that. Which could work. Yeah, let's do that. I will just turn her around. MC can be out of the image on this one. I have a policy of only having 3 characters visible. That is the policy I have based off the RAM that I have. So we'll hide MC. Let's see if Celeste can be seen or not. Nope. She cannot be seen. Okay. Cool. So now we will create a camera. Delete the old one. Rinse and repeat. Focus. DOF. We got the jack this. Actually. Yeah, I think we are. Let's go 12 stops. Take a look at it. See what the lighting is. I want to see what the lighting is when it's reflecting back, because this light is up here, so her back's not going to see any of this. So might have to move this to where the light's hitting her back so that the armor doesn't look ugly, even though it's going to be DOF'd. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's gonna be. It's looking fucking ugly, naturally. She looks okay only because of that light. She is looking hideous, so we gotta change that. We has to change it. Another thing that I could possibly do. There's no light in here. That's the reason why it is dark. Ugh, I'm having a rough go trying to light this scene. Now I gotta. So let's put that there. So much lumen coming through. Jesus. Let's duplicate this now. We'll roll it over. 90 degrees, like so. And this is just going to kind of take the edge off that darkness in there. And also, it having a full line of darkness, this won't be a full line of darkness, so it makes it look like maybe a tree is obscuring the shadow or something like that. So let's go ahead and see what we have now. Let's see. Lot better, in my opinion. A lot better. She looks a little shadowed. She looks a little lit, but doesn't look ugly. And that looks, yeah. This is perfect. I think. I am just going, yeah. Shall we just push this in? Hey, just like that, yeah. Just a little bit more. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and save that. I think that's going to be just perfect. And that's going to be image number 17 of training session. Boom. Rocking and roll. Oh, I just realized I done messed up my coding. Do that there. Do that there. Do that there. Do that there. And there. Okay, cool. Now I fixed my coding. Which, by the way, my coding is the bomb. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. I forget what number it is, though. Which number was it? Was it number 4? It was number 4. Yay, I remembered. I have a bad fucking memory. Okay, it's still saving. Let's brainstorm my next idea. So for the dialogue for this image is, although maybe I should be worried since your training regiment is nothing more than mugs on old tree stumps. And the commander responds with one of the best ways to learn, in my opinion. But sure, whatever you say, Miss Engineer. So the next image that we're going to be making is Caroline here saying, easy, Commander. And then Zoe is, it can't be that hard. The target isn't even moving. So, here we go. A little bit of, a little bit of sass going. A little bit of that tug of war between the characters, because there's a little bit of animosity between them, depending on what choices you made. You know what I mean? So, that's where this animosity is coming from between the characters. Just a little bit of little cat back and forth kind of shit. You know what I mean? All right, easy, Commander. So we need Caroline in a different pose. Kind of like this, right? If I can find one that does that, that'd be great. Ooh, it is cooking in this room too, by the way. This room is cooking. It's like it's almost there, but not quite. Right there, almost there, but not quite. I think I'm gonna do this one and then just like turn the elbows, more or less. Ooh. Ugh. All right, so let's go ahead and just twist these. God, I have a hard time seeing this outfit sometimes. Okay. I can't fucking see this outfit. Because this outfit, I can't tell where the hands are at. Of course, it's a whole fucking outfit, isn't it? Of course it is. Why not? Okay, at least I can see somewhat here. It's not bad. Let me hide this just so I can work. Forearm? Yeah, forearm. There we go. That's going to work right there. Cool. Put that back up. Have both of them look at each other. I still want the MC kind of facing that direction. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. I'm like, easy there, Commander. Can't see, so I need to hide that. Yeah, that'll work. Put that ear right in the corner like that. Cool. New camera. Get rid of the old camera. And then change that expression because she does not look happy at all. She looks like she's about ready to punch a fool. Like, you want some? You want some? Cracks knuckles. Summon the demon within. Tearing at your soul through my eyes. Don't mind me. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Good song, way back in the day. Okay, let's see. Let's do like a fear. Not a fear, but or scared. Maybe a scared, but not a scared, but a little scared. Something like that. Maybe. With a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Shaky, 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 shaky. Make a good little emote expression. There we go. All right, we're in our camera now, so let's go ahead and do our focus and doff. Or focus and doof. Focus and doof. Beer does not go down good after an hour sitting out in this hot box that I'm in right now. Ooh, ooh. It's a roughie. Okay, pretty good. The only thing I got against this is it's way too fucking bright. So that you can see where the light is at. It's literally up on our grill. So let's go ahead and move that back. We moved it back quite a bit right there. Let's see what it looks like now. Appreciate everyone that is watching. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hearts. I like it when you like. Likey. Appreciate all of y'all. Boop. That's a little bit better. I can tolerate that. I can tolerate this image. All right, number 18 is now complete. I think I might just do one image for that one. Go ahead and save it, and then, yeah. Let me get another beer. This beer is damn near empty, and it's about 500 degrees anyways. Give me like 2 seconds. Not even lying to you. It's like a 10 to 15 degree difference between my room and the living room. Just saying. Just, throwing that little bit of information out there. Damn computers are like hot boxes, bro. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and get rid of this camera now. And we're gonna move her up, and we're gonna give her a different pose as well. And I know what pose I'm looking for. I just have to find it. There it is. I knew memory would serve me good. We're going to need Celeste in this one as well. I think. No, she's still down on the ground. I think I might keep that light there just for that. I don't know. How do I want to angle this? I guess like that. We're going to do something with this light, though. This light seems like it's going to be an issue. Oh, maybe not. Might just move it right there, which means I won't need this one right here. I can hide that, maybe. I need to change the expression, but let me check this light first, right? Okay, way too bright on her, not bright enough on her. Which makes sense now that I'm looking at it. Check it again. Ooh. Stretch Armstrong. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I got so much work to do. So much. So many images to make. That's better. They need to be looking at each other, and then we will change expressions. Actually, we'll do the expressions, then they'll look at each other, because the expressions only move like the eyes and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that now. Where's it at? It can't be that hard. The target isn't even moving. All right. Well, in that case, I'll help set you up. And she's pointing down. I might change that. All right. Well, in that case, get in the prone. There we go. Get in the prone position. We'll do like annoy. Because you calling us out now. There we go. And then for Zoe, maybe like a doubt or something. Not bad. Yeah. I might even keep this mouth shut. I might pull this back a little bit, something like that. I'll even keep her mouth shut. I'm not even going to open it like I normally do when people are communicating. Because I think it'll be a better effect if her lips are like that. Look at each other and then do that. All right. Time to check it. Oh, Nikes. Gonna increase the stop to 10. Yeah, that's good. Number 19. Hell yeah. If I run out of Selara images to do, then I will move over to FOM. So I don't think I will, but I got plenty of work that I can conquer. I'm thinking we're gonna do a prone position, and we're gonna try and get like a little bit of a butt shot on this while she's in prone, looking down the scope and whatnot. By the way, this rifle that is in here, I've done several um, thumbnails with. I wonder if he has his own poses for this, or if it's let's see, let's do rifle. He does have poses, but not the kind I was thinking. That's all right. I don't think any of these are going to be doing good for me. It looks like it's all for pistols, but I thought I'd look. It's the only poses I have. Let's do this, I suppose. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to hide MC. We're going to give her a standing pose, and we're going to bring Celeste back into these images. So let's just do a standing. Just going to see her feet, going to see Celeste and Zoe. Basically, one on each side. Nah, this one. That'll work. Yeah, just twist it around a little bit like that. We'll get her twisted a tiny little bit. Then we'll fix the weapon up. I don't even think I'm going to need Zoe in this. Sorry, Celeste in this next one. I might do a little wider one and then like an up close one. Something like that. Yeah, that might work. Looks like it's clipping right there, which is perfect. So now we can start working on... I think I need the other pose. Yeah, I need the other. So let's go ahead and do... weapon. Modern poses. I need to go down. I need the female version. Laying. Is it this one? No, it's this one. No. Where is it at? So not the right ones. Are you fucking serious? Okay. No problem. That's what we'll do. God dang it. I'll get it here one of these days. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious right now? There. Finally. I'm a damn idiot. So now we can kind of mess with this. Sorry. Trying to think here. Okay. Okay, something like that. Now I just need you to twist, which this is not how you're supposed to be holding a weapon, by the way, but whatever. You never hold it by the clip. You hold it up here. But I don't think I can do that and make it look right. So I might have to just do a not good thing. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Pretty close though, right there. Let's change the hand now. That actually doesn't look too bad. I just got to mess with the fingers now, and then we're good to go. Like that. Let's bend this one right here. Same thing. Thought that was going to be a lot harder. Fuck yeah. Looks pretty fucking good to me. Might bring this thumb in a little bit. Right there. All right. Now, what does our image look like? Oh, yeah, we don't have a camera yet. All right. Let's do a far out one to where it shows all three of them. What the fuck? I'm not even lying to you. Candy just fell on the ground. So yeah, that just happened. Yeah, so something like this. I need to go a little bit higher up. I don't want to cut out her hair any. Yeah, just like this. Unfortunately, her weapon is not pointing in the right direction, right? Looks like she's trying to shoot Caroline in the foot. We'll get Miss Spreads her cheeks over here and turn. Could probably change my camera now too. No, that'll work. Wow. It just doesn't look right until I go like all the way sideways. I don't like it. Maybe I can take the spine and do like a side to side thing. That's better. And I can change the camera as well. So let's do that. Click the camera. Unlock it. And just move over a little bit. That'll work. See how it looks in iRay? Go from there, I suppose, huh? Look like I dropped frames at some point. Huh. Not too bad. I do want a little bit more light. You can see the light here. That's fine. I need light right here. Maybe some there. She's all right, though. Miss Spread Your Cheeks looks okay. Just need a lit. Oh, that's the reason why. There's that. I do have another light around here. There it is. Just unhide it and bring it over here, I suppose. Doesn't hurt anything, right? Oh, wow. I fucking zoomed that thing way the fuck over there, didn't I? All right. Take another gander. See how it looks. Get a couple of images out of it. For sure. Hope everyone's having a fantastic and beautiful, awesome pre-Monday. Enjoy this day because there is work to be done tomorrow. I know. It sucks. That is how it is. Oh, her feet is in the ground. We can't have that now. Right there. Okay, now it should be good. Appreciate everyone that is watching. Go ahead, hit that like button for me. I like it when you like it. And let's go ahead and save this. And anyone that is watching, do know that my home is over on Rumble. So if you are not over there, I would appreciate it if y'all gave me a follow over there. That is me home. They've treated me so good. So good. Go ahead and I'm just coding over here on the side, so that's the 20th image. We got one more to do over there. I mean, one more, like, I'm not moving anything. I'm just going to take a different angle for this next image. We got plenty of images still to do. Like, holy freaking moly, do we have plenty of images. Appreciate everyone over on YouTube, though, still. Do. Is it done saving yet? Nope, still saving. Well, fooey. Fooey. Oh, I should probably link that like an idiot. I didn't even link my shite. I need to set that up so I can just give me a second. There we go. That is my link. Just in case you want to watch me on Rumble, which I would appreciate. All right, so this is done saving. We're going to go up close on Zoe. On the Zoe. So let's go ahead and delete that camera. Like so. Appreciate that follow. K was I Media Network. Good seeing you. How you doing today? Appreciate that follow. I do want to close up something on the lines of this. We got I still need that leg. I don't know. Do I want that leg in there? Or do I not want that leg in there? Trying to find a good angle for this. Maybe like that. Yeah, I'm thinking like right here. Do 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 do. Nickelodeon. Yeah, I'm thinking like right here. That'll work. And then, what should we do for the focus though? Let's focus on the eyes and just have a higher DOF. See how it looks. Definitely appreciate that follow. I'm closing in on 500 followers, so I'm really excited. Meant to ask over on YouTube, is Selara for a game or a novel? It is a visual novel. It is, and I appreciate you chatting on the Rumble side because I need 20 unique chatters. So hearts for that. Thank you. It is a, if you know anything about visual novels, you get choices. There's a little bit of free roam in there so you can explore, but it's all picture images. I do have Unreal Engine projects. They just take so much time and so much work goes into such little, how do you put it? Very little squeeze for the juice, but I do have that as well. In fact, I could, I don't know if I have a YouTube video, or I might have a Rumble video. Let me look. I might have that, and I can give a link to that just to show that I do understand and mess with that as well. Ooh, I don't even know how long it's been though. Here it is. Let me mute the music real quick, and I will do this, and you get the general idea of it. I tried to...
So close to freedom, yet so far.
Also
Too bad
added.
I can't jump down there. But knowing my luck, I'll break both my legs.
Also added the sprint noise. It now. Oops. No, give me the battery. So puffs and puffs. So yeah, I in this particular, I put all this together, and there's batteries, there's flashlights, turning on and off lights. There's a sprint bar, as you can tell. There's jump scares. There's the music playing, sound effects, voiceovers. All AI though, but there is voices. I got a note system, as you can tell, that I designed and created thanks to Green Arrow. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you come over here, and this is where you get the camera, and there's a lot of like locked doors, so you got to kind of puzzle your way through it a little bit, but this little project, which I only did, like, I think if someone played for the first time, it might be, depending on if you relish it or if you just try to rush past it. I can rush past everything and be done in like 3 to 4 minutes. If you relish in it, probably take closer to like 10 minutes or something like that. And then see that this is where you pick up the flashlight. There's a battery system. It drains the battery as you use a flashlight, that sort of number. And there's, it's just oh, here's a jump scare. Ooh, that lagged. But I lagged, so. But yeah, I do that as well. I've seen you work in Unreal Engine. Okay. All right, so you seen me do that. Okay, cool. The long time for the small results. You are so correct, dude. Looks cool. I've been wanting to make something in Unreal Engine, but I get tired of all the setup. There's quicker ways of doing it. It depends on what you're trying to do. Because I do the not safe for work stuff, right? There's a lot more steps involved in getting characters over to Unreal Engine that looks good, have all morphs, and you can do shit with that, right? That's tough. I use Houdini and a plugin called Daz3D when I do it that way. But Daz Studios makes it a lot easier to do these visual novels with not safe for work and that sort of number. So that's kind of what I'm going back to. I put Selara on hold and I didn't work on it for an entire year while I messed with Unreal Engine and did that sort of number. But now I'm back, baby. I'm back. Unreal Engine's a lot of fun though because you control the character versus you just clicking through images. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and did I even look? Let's take a look in iRay. Oh, let me go ahead and close that too. My bad. But yeah, if you're looking for that Unreal Engine and that kind of stuff, I can try and help you out where I can. Just don't ask me about coding because the coding is, I used blueprints. I didn't do no coding. And the blueprints still, oh yeah, that looks good. The blueprint still was really confusing. My buddy Green Arrow is the one that actually walked me through and designed most of that when it comes to coding wise. Okay, so let's save this scene. This is going to be number 21. Save. I also have only messed with Unreal Engine 5.6. I know they got 5.7 out now, which adds nanite to foliage and stuff, which is kind of cool. So do you mainly mess with Daz Studios as well then? You say you want to make something in Unreal, but you get tired of all the setup. So I'm guessing you use other programs. I use so many programs over the years. It's crazy. I always tend to stay with Daz, especially for like the visual novels and that kind of stuff, choice-based stuff. It just works good for it. Rimpy or Rimpi or whatever they call it. Do 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 do. I use Daz for environments and clothing. I made a small short in Unreal Engine with some assets from them. I mainly mess with Blender and a model creator called Human Generator. I think I've heard of that. I think I've heard of Human Generator. I make some Daz stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, Daz clothing is not shabby at all, especially when you transfer it over to Unreal Engine. You know, the problem with Unreal Engine and Daz stuff is if you buy content through Unreal Engine, you have the licenses for it. If you try to sell your game using Daz assets, you can be sued into oblivion because you have to have a 3D license. And each item that you buy in Daz 3D is like a $25 license for it. So if you use like 10 models, well, 10 times 25, that's fucking expensive. And that's just for the models. What about the hair? Oh, 10 times 25 again. So that is where Daz kind of unshines from Unreal Engine. I tend to use the environments and stuff from Unreal Engine just so that if I ever did put it out to the public, I can bypass that charge. Yeah, the licenses are crazy. And what's even weirder is that there's a license for 3D printing. Why the fuck is there a license for 3D? Actually, why the fuck are there licenses? Let's just be honest, okay? Let's just get to the root of the fucking problem. It's kind of like how you have to have a fishing license, right? Why the fuck do you need a fishing license? Do you think we had fishing licenses back 500 years ago? What the fuck does it prevent? The same thing for these 3D licenses. The only purpose is to grease someone's fucking palm. I hate this shit so much when it comes to unneeded BS. Regulations and licenses are a complete waste of money. It moves the goalpost up, so you need to make more money to achieve the same goal that you should not even have to need. How you doing, E.T.? Won't phone home. If you want 3D assets for Unreal and Unity, they have their own asset store. Yes, they do. I got a lot of stuff from them. Yeah, I don't like licenses either, and I mostly ignore that mess. And I agree. And I completely like people sit there and they be like, well, they try to cheat the system by not getting them and that kind of stuff. Completely validated. I don't blame them whatsoever. ABC, always be cheating. And if they want to give you unnecessary charges for no reason whatsoever, has no purpose. It's not like you're getting any benefit from it, right? They're not doing any service for you. They're just allowing you to then sell your product, which their assets was in. That's it. That's it. It's a complete waste, and I hate it. I do. And I can say the same thing for so much other stuff. Driver's license. Why do you need a driver's license? It's only to track. Tag. Why do you need a tag? It's only to track. That's all it is. It's just to track you. You don't need it to drive. The car will run without it. It's not like gasoline. You need gasoline, right? So you pay for gas to put in the car to run. I hate all that shit. It shouldn't even be a thing. It shouldn't. And then guess what? That money that you're using for all that BS can be used for something else. Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox on that shit. My thing is, how do you know if I bought the license or not? They will want receipts. If you try to publish it through Unreal Engine, they will want receipts. They will want maybe like a certification of it, saying that you have it and own it. Most people are just doing things because some person in a suit somewhere said it and was a good business model. Correct. I don't have an operator's license. I can talk about that for hours, man. Dude, more power to you. I don't blame it. I don't blame you. There does need to be some form of like identification. I understand and I get that because, I mean, if you're trying to find someone, let's say for law enforcement, you're trying to find someone. So like maybe an ID that is also, or because you get an ID but not a driver's license, right? Why do you need both? You don't technically need both, but I guess, you know, the driver's license I can like, but tag, why? You're just giving money to the state. I got pulled over and the police were like, the police were so lost on how I knew that I didn't need a license by way of Supreme Court cases that says I don't need to have one. I have an ID card, but I have that for business purposes. Correct. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Yeah, I hate a bunch. There's so much, just like permits. Well, I got my house and I had to spend so much money in fucking permits. So let me get this straight. I had to give this county money to build something on my own land, which is paid off. Bitch, it's mine. It's crazy. It is so crazy. All right, so what do we got here? I'll get off my soapbox because I could go all fucking down this shit. So it looks like our next dialogue is right here. I'll watch over her commander. Come on, Zoe. And then the next one is, and don't even think about asking about going on a mission with us. Never crossed my mind. So this one will be separate. I'm going to go a close up in the front on her, kind of like how she's kind of like zooming up on that. And then this one right here will be maybe a front as well. I don't know. Let's get some different angles. I don't even think we need to change too much. She can just stay laying on the ground. It's what she does best. Stupid bitch. I'm just joking. I like Zoe. Zoe's one of my favorites in my own game. Everyone's favorite's Amelia, and Amelia's not really my favorite. I like Zoe, and I like Layla. Those are my favorites personally. The driver's license is for people doing businesses on the roads. I travel. I don't do interstate business. And yeah, don't start on the land thing. Yeah, exactly. Don't start on the land thing. Yeah, I don't. I just feel like, and that's the thing. They're like, oh, well, no one has any money. The economy's trash. Well, bitch, you're taking 50% of the money by ways of taxes. Then what little we get, we got to pay more dumb shit. Bitch, of course no one's happy. Just saying. This shit can be, life can be so much better. Let's see. I'll watch over her commander. Maybe I should do like something like this. Kind of like she's looking down at her. But I do want to get her face involved in it, right? Yeah, like this. I think this will be a good angle. 1 and 2. So she's number 2. Look at each other, but we don't want her to move. We just want, yeah. Damn. That kind of ruined the shot though, didn't it? Unless I go like this instead. But then we're going to need the MC involved. Because the MC's not in the image and the MC needs to be in the image. She's like shooting way high up in the air. I need to move this gun down a little bit. But yeah, it's good to see other like-minded people too. Because they try to silence that when it comes to the internet. At my job, most people kind of think how I think. And it's crazy on how... Oh shit, if I do that, I gotta move the hand too. Yeah, but yeah, let's go with this. I'll go with this angle. I'm gonna turn her a tiny little bit. But yeah, most people in my job kind of think the same as I do. And it'll start waking people up slowly but surely on dumb stuff. And I think if things can go good and like property tax gets abolished, that there is going to be a landslide in stuff that starts happening. I've been dealing with silliness of the system and its weird ways for a long time. Yep, you ain't lying. You ain't lying at all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to render this shit, dude. 4 models on the same one. I don't know if my computer will be able to handle it. Maybe if I hide some of this shit, like I could go like this, hide that. These are already hidden. Come on, fucking A, Daz. Left shoulder, all hide, and hide. And then right shoulder, all hide. All right, so there's that. Oh, these aren't hidden either. Interesting. Where is the left one? Thank you. Oh. Renders, man, tell me about it. Dude. Yep. I'm trying to make an animation right now in FOM. And holy shit, is it just sucking up. I don't know how I'm gonna get it done. I guess I'll just have to slog it out. But it has a wet shell, plus it has steam. I done deleted all the naughty bits. Shit, the gun disappeared. There it is. I done deleted the naughty bits, and that shit is still gonna be like an hour or more a render. And I done got the ratio down to 70 and the quality down to 0.75. And it's gonna take a minute, dude. It is. Ooh, man. Appreciate everyone that is tuning in. I love y'all. Hopefully this works. Wait a minute, did I do her character? I didn't. Okay, let's go ahead and hide as much as I can from her character as well. Dude, my computer is fucking screaming right now. And the sad part is I am saving for another computer, but it looks like GPU prices and shit's gonna be going ape shit. So who knows when I'm gonna be able to actually get a computer. They're talking about it going up like to $5,000 for a GPU, and I'm just like, whoo, I got two nuts you can suck. That is crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and hide all the fingers because then it's also going to hide this weapon as well. So we'll keep with that. We got MC here in the picture. We do need a different expression for her because she looks very devious. She looks like she's about ready to suck the soul out of you from like your pores. I definitely need a new computer. And these prices are stupid. Agreed. Damn, that beer is not going down good. It's so hot in my room that it heats up so quickly. Let's see. Prices. Yeah. I got a 3060 Ti right now. But I would love to have a 50 series, but they talking about like $5,000 for a GPU. The new price, the current price is $2,000. All of a sudden, it's going to go up 2.5%, like 250%. You're doubling the price, and then another 50%. Holy shit, dude! That is like stupid. Let's get the eye and just kind of do like a compress on the eye. I don't get it. I know why the prices are fucking retarded. It's because of the data centers. And the data centers don't really too much care about the price. I get that because they're, well, making data centers. And it's going to make them money. God damn it. It's going to make them money in the long run. So they don't care about the price. So they're trying to squeeze everybody for every little dollar that they can. Thank you, NVIDIA, for doing that, assholes. And then they're trying, I think it's a way to control an avenue or an area of the internet. So everyone's going to still continue getting their phones, right? But they are starting to control computers, right? Now, once they start fucking with computers, it's fucking with a lot of other industries too. So you're messing with the gaming industry because, well, hello, you have to be able to make video games, right? It takes a computer. All businesses, right, as well. So there's that because businesses require computers. So prices of basically everything's going to go up. Food restaurants, they use computers. Everything uses computers. So it's not going to be a really good outcome for GPUs. Now, of course, AMD will still be probably keep. God dang it, not the fucking hand, dude. Actually, you know what? Let's move the hand. No, that's not going to work. I need the finger. But yeah, the price of everything will go up due to that. Pretty sure AMD is also kind of jumping their prices up a lot too because it doesn't necessarily need to be NVIDIA. Let's see. You have a 3060 as well on the desktop, but the motherboard tanked out. Oh God. Yeah, motherboards I think is roughly like 200 right now, maybe 250. So I'm on the laptop and it only has a 2060 and it's depressing for projects that I do. I bet it does. Plus it's just harder to work on a laptop and it's terrible for rendering too, by the way. Won't phone home. You can just up the GPU. I went for a 4070 Ti Super for the 24 gigs of VRAM. Dude, I'm jealous. Perfect for Daz, and it doesn't have a price of a 50 series. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I'm so jealous. I love that 24 gigs too. Right now, because the 3060s only has the 12. Yeah, I'm so jealous on that. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why Nvidia, but Nvidia is so stingy with their VRAM because they know that is the bread and butter. My computer guy is working on something for me, so I should be able to get something else this year early. Nice. Yeah, I'm just saving money. That's all I can do. I just got a promotion, but that's not going to help me get the computer any quicker. But I'm just using project money. I'm using streaming money. Any kind of like money like that I get, it's just going into a fund to get a computer. I'd probably get one here at the current rate, couple years or more. Maybe the price will go down. If they don't, it's going to be quite a few years. That's crazy to say because it's not like I don't get nothing for both streaming and my project, but the price is just fucking retarded. All right, so let's go ahead and see how the lighting is in this image right here. Delete camera 1. We're going to put her on the DOF. I don't like where her hair is at, so we will change that, and we need to change her expression as well, don't we? So let's go ahead and do that. I got the DOF on, and I got the focus on, so that's good. How you doing today? I'm just gonna call you phone home, or I can just maybe I'll just call you 2800. Well, if you just do gaming, you don't really need more than 16 gigabytes of VRAM, so they cheap out on that. It sucks how they gate, yes, exactly, higher VRAM amounts behind high tier cards. Agreed. They know what they're doing. They understand what they're doing. They're just evil, gringy, corporate clowns. I just can't stand it. Yeah, this hair needs that hair's got to go, bro. What the fuck is up with this? There, that looks better already. There. We'll roll with that. Let's give a different expression. That's a problem. I didn't realize this. I knew. I mean, I felt the suck. I felt the suck. With the whole like COVID stuff, I didn't realize how much wealth went to the big companies. But apparently, like 90% of all wealth went to these companies. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? I guess, the top 1%. And I don't think that everyone in the top 1% is evil, but they are greedy. I saw this chart from 1970 to, I think it was 70, it might be, yeah, 1970 to 2020. I think it's 20. And it showed the price of or the salary of the average worker versus the salary of the CEO of the company. And over that span of 50 years, the CEO went from making 20 times the amount of a regular employee to over 300 times the regular salary of an employee. And I think that is probably a good place to start on fixing the economy. But there's nothing you can do about that because it is a company, right? The company is in control of that. But I feel like that is probably where things could be better. Then on top of that, your own money. It'd be nice to have all of your own money. You do those two things, everyone will be happy. Well, except for those that want to live off the system, because they won't have they won't have a job. So I'll watch over here, Commander. Maybe like a firm kind of like look going on instead of like an annoyed. We'll go with like a firm look. Lark. What kind of word is that? She does have an expression on. What? Where the fuck is that expression? Am I crazy? Hold on. Maybe I didn't have an expression on her. Interesting. Okay. Well, cool, I guess. Let us do. Uh, I wouldn't say. Hmm. Do I have concentrate? Probably not. Yeah, I do. Right here. Let's go ahead and open her mouth as well. Giggity. And put something. I mean, so it looks like she's talking. There we go. I do love making these damn things. They just take so fucking long. But when you get a scene together, when you get your game started, when it starts being pieced together, boy, do you get an amazing satisfaction. Oof. Ooh, that beer is warm. I think I need to. I'm about ready to take a leak and also get another beer. I got to drink early today because I got to go to bed early today because Mondays and Fridays are when I have to do streets with my new job. Well, I say new job. It's the same job. I just got a different position. Um, I got to do the streets, so that's heavy trafficked. Yeah, this image looks great. I think the lighting's perfect. I like the lighting on Zoe. I like the lighting on her. I like the lighting on the MC. Maybe even a little bit more here, but I got to get up early. Is what I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. Fucking A. I'm like really bad at sidetrack. I got to get up early. I got to get up at 2 a.m. because I got to do streets that are very heavily trafficked. So that's going to be fun. I do not like doing it either because when I fill up water at a fire hydrant or whatever, holy moly, does it just I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I'm gonna get like stabbed or something, so I gotta go to a fire hydrant to fill up water, and it's dark, and unfortunately I can't carry a gun. I mean, I guess I could carry a gun if I ever had to use it. I just wouldn't have a job anymore, but at least I'd be alive. I guess I could do that, but the area that I got to fill up at's not exactly the best area, and it's dark. There's no lights, and it takes roughly 10 minutes to fill up the water. Nothing like having that project is finished feeling. Yeah, like I did with Reclusive Bay. I kind of rushed Reclusive Bay towards the end. I just couldn't work on that project anymore because I worked on that project for a long time. And the person that was helping me code that project ended up passing away. So I had great guilt working on that project. Yeah, this looks better. So I kind of rushed the last few scenes just to get it done and over with, just so that I have to boot up the system because every time I booted up that game, I was sad. And that's not a good way to create a game. So that's when I started with Selara, and luckily that's I was already friends with Green Arrow, and he does all my hard coding that I can't do. And yeah, he's a great guy. He's awesome. This image looks really good. I like this image. The next image is going to be like looking down her barrel. That sounded wrong. Ah, shit. I appreciate everyone that is. Oh man, I forgot to turn the music back on. I appreciate everyone that is tuning in. Hit that like. I appreciate it. And if you're not following my Rumble, hit me up over there because that is my home. I'm sorry that I keep repeating myself, but you know, people come in, people come out. So I gotta promote myself where I can promote myself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be gone only like a couple minutes, but I do want to show off some of my animations. So I am gonna do the be right back screen since I already have the music off so that y'all can see the animations that I have in Selara. And I need to add more, honestly, but it is what it is. Just give me a couple of moments. Dang. Ooh, I love Amelia. I'm back. I'm just letting this end. Yeah, that was one of the animations. That animation was so much fun to put together. I had to use After Effects for that little shake effect, but man, oof, it came out really good. I like that shake effect that I did right there. I don't even know if I could do it again, but I mean, I guess I could. I did it once. I can do it again. I'd have to research how to do it, but it is what it is. I really don't use After Effects anymore. I mainly just stick to Daz, and that's it. Photoshop, Lightroom, Premiere, the basics like that. I guess I do Audition too. God dang, now that I mention it, I basically do everything but After Effects, don't I? Shit. But yeah, it's a project, that's for damn sure. What about you guys? Y'all have any projects going on? I know I got so many projects going on. Oh, I should show off FOM a little bit, huh? I should show off FOM. Let me show off FOM. It's not done. I'm actually going to change some stuff around too, but let's show off FOM. Where the fuck is my shit at, bro? Ah, there it is. Give me a second. I know the screen's black. I do it for a reason. Trust me. Okay. So here is FOM. As you can tell, it is a plain project. I have not started any of this coding. I'm just doing story as of right now. I do got a couple songs, and I got voice acting and that sort of number. But this is going to be a different type of game than Selara. It's only going to tell a story. It's going to be a short story, right? It's going to be a short story. And I'm going to put them in like books. There's going to be some choices, of course. And I'm trying to give the vibe of, let's say, the Dark Pictures anthology, but without it being long. I have a lot of them going on, and main ones that I'm working on is uploading to Film Hub, and they shop and they shop it out, the streaming service. Oh, gotcha. Right now I'm chilling before I start working on things. All right, so I'm not a big fan of this first song when I go in here, but the second song I feel fits pretty well. So let's hit start.
Well, hello. Come on in. Take a seat, relax for a brief moment. So, you're the one they have selected, huh?
And I am going to be making it to where you can turn off voices, because the writing in this is completely different than in Selara. It's more very detailed, like very, I guess you could say smutty.
Trust me when I say I do not envy you in the slightest. Ah, but where are my manners? I'm the archivist, and what you see before you are the repertoire of memoirs, all written and concluded from certain particular memories. Your head must be racing laps right now. You see, as the archivist, I hold everyone's memories, past, present, and future, down to the very last detail. The smell of perfume as a woman briskly rushes by you on the street, or perhaps the hearing of your own heartbeat as it slowly comes to an end. Thump, thump, thump.
You may have said it, but what are you using to make things like this? Oh, this is Rempi. I'm using Rempi for this. I gotta change this. I don't like the white. I'm gonna have to end up changing that. I got a lot of changing to do, but yeah, I use Rempi for all visual novels.
When I say every detail, I mean just that. The epiphany of a double-edged sword, both a blessing and a curse. What's that? Oh, Why were you of all candidates the one selected? I'm not inclined to know. They are very secretive after all. It's best not to pry or ask too many questions. But I will say this. When one door closes, another opens, and if not, perhaps break open a window and create your own. Now down to business. Did they tell you what you will be doing? No? Of course not. Allow me to enlighten you. I may hold the memoirs, however, that is all I'm allowed to do. You see, there is this pesky thing known as free will. That's where you come in, my friend. I can only latch on and hold the memory. You, however, decides how the memory is written.
This, I don't like. I think it should be decide. You, however, decides how... I mean, that's correct. It just doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? Okay, I have it, just haven't used it yet. Definitely need to look at it for some ideas I have. What can you tell me about its workflow for you? Once you get everything situated how you want, it's actually pretty easy. The archivist, cool time. Yeah, that's his name. He's the archivist, and I want him to be mysterious. That's the whole purpose of this. Kind of like how the guy is in the dark anthologies, the first guy that you talk to or whatever, I forget his name, but it's more or less same concept of that with this. He's pulling the memories instead of reading the books or whatever, right? And you get to choose how it goes down. I don't have the choices yet, so it's just going to go straight into Homegirl's story rather than you choosing if you want to be the guy or the girl, which is basically two totally different stories. So it's going to be two different stories in one game. Two different concepts, two different everything. That's why I want them short.
Now, I know what you are thinking. How could I possibly determine or alter the memories of someone that has already died and crossed over to the unknown afterlife? Well, there's always a workaround, isn't there? Based off your choices, a past memory may be perceived a different way. Or perhaps there is a break in the case with new evidence which flips the story upside down, and now the suspect is suddenly innocent. Are you beginning to see the portrait taking shape now? You are the ink to the page. Ready to descend with me?
I can only
Which
show a
memory
little bit
shall
more.
I drag up from the black depths? I know just the one.
I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get banned off of YouTube, so I can only show a little bit more. We'll get to see one of the two main characters.
This one still bleeds and flickers with life. This is a memoir from Ember Thorne and Sawyer Buckingham, and the fate of their lives moving forward will be in your capable hands. Now close your eyes. Through whose gaze would you choose to witness this unseen memoir?
Some memories cling like damp cloth to the body.
So you get to choose between being Sawyer Buckingham or Ember Thorne. However, because I haven't did the coding or how I want to do the setup of that coding to choose which one you want, I just got it defaulting to...
Countless times waking up in the darkest hours of the night, stricken with anxiety and fear, all while dripping in cold sweat.
And because of how the story's written, I'm going to have to change all this shit around. Because right now she's thinking this stuff, right? So it needs to be in what is it called? I can't say that word very well. Italic. You understand what I'm saying. So versus actual speaking. So I gotta go and add the eyes to this.
9:34. That was the exact time of the grandfather clock in the hall when I walked through the front doors of my house. Glancing at the clock only briefly, those brass hands still frozen at 9:34, like a warning carved in metal before I headed off for my routine shower. Little did I realize,
and I gotta add
as
sound
I climbed
effects.
those shadowed stairs, that this night would test the frail threads of my faith, pulling at them slowly, deliberately.
Oh, I forgot
until
to
they
I forgot
began
to show that off
unravel in
too.
places I had sworn were unbreakable. Little did glancing
So,
at the
right,
clock only
there's an
briefly,
image.
those brass hands still frozen at 9:34.
Shut
like
up,
a
bitch.
warning carved in metal before I headed off for my routine shower.
There's a image after this that shows the clock basically just ticking like this. I haven't added that in quite yet, but yeah, I also got that.
Little did I realize, pulling at them slowly, deliberately.
I like this
until
song.
They began to unravel in places I had sworn were unbreakable.
This song took a lot of characters to make, but it's a really good song for this scene, I think.
I was always a devoted Christian, faithful in prayer, diligent in scripture, guarding my heart and body as a temple the way I was taught.
Minus the tattoos. I blame the wife for that because the wife built the character. I asked her what for the characters, so she started popping off all these ideas. I'm like, well, this is gonna go over great because the character's supposed to be a Christian, but she's covered in tattoos, whatever, I guess, But I blame the wife for that one.
Sure, I had my slip-ups. The occasional party I buried in confession, or touches I regretted before they ever truly happened. I set
Really
my
good image.
belongings down on the nightstand, the soft thud of my bag, the faint clink of keys, trying to make the motion feel ordinary, purposeful.
But you can see how the writing's completely different than what I do in Selara and what I do in Reclusive Bay. It's mainly just dialogue back and forth between the characters and stuff. And I felt like it was very dull to me, right? So I took it upon myself. I got some different tools. I got some different insights of thinking now. And now you know what? Everyone's gonna fucking hate it. And I really don't give two flying shits. But people's gonna hate me no matter what I do because I'm using AI voices, right? I do AI voices, AI music, AI sound effects, and I use AI to help with my dialogue, to help spruce it up, to help detail it. So I can come up with the most basic of story, blah, 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 and I take it and I run it through AI. Hey, how's some way I can detail this up? And it gives me all these different options, and I'll piece it here, piece it there, and it just makes the story better. And you know what? I think AI is going to be amazing. Everyone's going to hate on AI, talking about, oh my God, the artists. Well, buck up or shut up. Because now the people that don't have those areas, like I can't afford voice actresses and actors. I can't afford going to a music in a studio and getting music created. Guess what? That shit falls in my lap now. Guess what else? It's gonna hurt the gaming industry because they gotta still do they dumb shit like they doing right now. I don't. So, it's AI is giving a middle finger to the industry, and I love it, man. I love it. But yeah, this song AI, and I think it's completely amazing. I think it's great. Man, whatever. Use that stuff. They're tools. Exactly. They're tools. People don't realize that. People think AI is taking jobs. AI is being debt. They are tools. They are no different than a calculator. They are no different than a car. It's a tool. The purpose of the car is to put you from point A to point B at a quicker rate than your legs. That is what a car does. It's nothing but a tool. AI is nothing but a tool. And I love it. Love it. People complain about stuff because they are lame most of the time. How I feel about it. People complain because they don't understand it. But I'm almost to the area to where I can't show any more of this. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this and we'll get back over into Daz3D and make more images. But I did want to show off the project that I am currently working on. Like I said, they're going to be shorter stories and they will be up on my Subscribe Star, and I will promote that when it's done and more readily available and that kind of stuff. I know pirates will be pirates. I don't care. Can't stop it, so I'm not going to have it, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit though. But this is like a prototype right now. But I think once I get all the coding and like this kind of stuff done, like with the whole like save, load, preferences, credits, thank yous and stuff. I think once all that is done and I'm just doing the story, it's gonna go a lot quicker. I haven't even started this shit though. But I'm slowly moving to the first. There's only going to be 2 decisions, right? So 2 decisions for Emberthorn, 2 decisions for Sawyer Buckingham, right? So each of those is going to have 2 different decisions, and I'm almost up to where you have to choose one of the decisions. So the story is, you're probably going to be able to finish the whole entire thing on one side in like maybe like 15 minutes. The other side, another 15 minutes, you can see the whole thing. So cool. But that's what I'm shooting for. And then I'm gonna this ain't gonna be the last time you don't see these characters either. I am going to make sure that these characters are reused in future ones. They just might not be a main character. They might be a side character, right? So like on Sawyer Buckingham's side, he walks into a bar. There's a journalist and there's a bartender, right? They're side characters right now. The next memory that gets pulled might be from them. So I'm building this ecosystem of like a city, basically, and all these people are going to be seeing these same exact areas, and it's going to that is how I'll be doing the world building in this in this series and in this game. It's going to be a bunch of small stories, and they're going to see familiar stuff. Close that out, do that. And then it should still be black. Give me a second. There we go. We're back. Exactly. People forget that. Not everyone has money to spend on things most of the time. I've made a lot of music with AI stuff, mostly silly things, but I have done things for background music. Agreed. And there's nothing wrong with it. People that get but at the same time, if they want to say, oh, well, you're using AI, you're doing this, I'm not going to buy your stuff. I'm not going to watch you. Okay. That's their prerogative. They can go right ahead. Do it. It's not going to stop it. AI is here. You like it or not. It's kind of like when the cars first got designed and started rolling. Everyone was in a horse and buggy like, I'm not using that. That's not natural. That, blah, blah, blah. Everyone got a car now. If not, they poor and they can't afford one. Either way, there's no horses. You don't see people running down the road on horses anymore. AI is here to stay, like it or not. It's just the nature of the beast. You can either beat it or you can join it. Get a leg up in the upcoming industry, or get a leg, leg down, or have a disadvantage. That's the best way to put it. I was totally against AI when AI first started coming to the thing, because I was completely against the images, right? Because I'm like, you can just make these images, and I spend 20, 30 minutes making these images, and it's like nothing, right? And it's like they can just like ask for it, and it's right there. Now, I don't care at all. Want to know why I don't care at all? I'll tell you why. Because I take my own art with my images, right? Which I think I do better art than what AI can do. That's just my personal thing. It doesn't matter. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I'll make my own art. I'll use AI for everything else. That is my twist. Some people might be like, oh, well, I want to do my own drums for my music, but I can't do any of the other instruments. Let me use AI, make a song that I like, and I'll add my own drum beats and do my own drumming, and then sell that shit. I don't care. I think it's a great idea. Hey, Bright Gaming, how you doing? Appreciate you, man. How are you doing? From Canada. Woo, man, up there. Woo, woo, woo. I appreciate you, man. You are my 14th unique chatter. I'm down to only needing 6 more for the month. So I got a good start, and I appreciate you showing up. Honk, honk from Canada. I hear that. How have you been? You're staying busy on the streaming? Let's do a script look at camera. I need this eye to look at me. Not the head, just the eye. There we go. That'll work. That's no. I think her. Yeah, this will work. I just gotta turn her head a little bit more because it doesn't look like it's in the actual scope. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I'm looking for. I have a similar rant about using AI art in my thumbnails. Yeah, don't care. Don't care. Dude, it's a tool. It is a tool. Now, I use all my thumbnails I create, doing exactly what you see here. But I have nothing against people using AI thumbnails. Not at freaking all. Yeah, I'll show you some of the thumbnails that I made. Because it's a tool. That's it. It is a tool. All right, so here we go. Here's all my thumbnails. This actually got me banned on X. So I made this thumbnail right here. I don't use it anymore, but I think it's amazing. But yeah, I make all my own thumbnails. Just like this. Using my program, right? Here's one where I use two different images for the same image. So you got this girl right here, and it looks like she's watching TV of Amelia here, like she's watching Amelia in the TV, and that image is right here. So kudos, man. You know what I mean? I don't care. Use them. You know what? This how I feel. This how I feel. Okay. I'll show you. I'll tell you exactly how I feel. This right here. Let the AI rain down. Let it rain. Let it rain. Just saying. I want all the AI. More like a basic hammer than a power. Dude, I'm telling. Man, people do get really upset. I got a guy at work that's really upset about AI when it comes to images because he hand draws all his shit, right? You know what I told him? Oh, well, it's here. You're not stopping it. He sure as hell tries. He's a young kid, but at least he has his head on straight. But yeah, he hand draws all of his images, and he makes animations, kind of like the Animorph books. How you used to be at the bottom of the book, and you just roll through the pages, and you would see the human turn into like an animal or whatever of whatever Animorph book that you were reading. Yeah, he does that. Way too much DOF. Let's down that DOF drastically. Let's do 12 stops. I need to add more light down here. I want more light on her face as well. And I think I need to add a little bit of eye reflection as well. Tables say that the AI art in thumbnails is negatively correlated with all good viewership stats. So I stopped using it. Really? It might, you know what it might be? If it might not be actual people. It might not be actual people avoiding the content. It might be the platform scanning for it. And then if it detects it, deboosts it. Does that make sense? That could be a thing. I mean, I don't see why it's not. It doesn't need to be there, though. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of retarded. But people will do whatever benefits them. These same people that complain about AI, let's put it down here. The same people that complain about AI would not be complaining if it was benefiting them. Just saying. Everyone looks out for their best interests of themselves, okay? The world is a cruel mistress. It just is. And people look out for themselves. Is what it is. Let's see how this is going to look once I get this little light down here. Maybe it'll look a little bit better. Do. I'm loving it. Appreciate everyone that is... Oh, hi, Chris. Hey, it's Chris. It's my favorite asset creator. Ha 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 ha. How are you doing? I just went on a rant about AI, Chris. You missed it. For like the past, and I shut off my project. That took like 30 minutes. Dude, I crashed out, bro. I crashed out. Let me go to my, it's a little bright. I'm going to have to change this a little bit. See my content, jump in on my own. Okay, I am muted. Exclamation Chris right here. Boom. That's where you can find Chris. He's over at Twitch. He also streams on YouTube. He's a great guy. He creates some really good stuff. And he's if you do like Daz Studios and you make some purchases, consider Chris. He's over on the Daz store as well, and he has really good outfits. Plenty of options with when it comes to materials, grungy, dirty, all kinds of stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. So I need to start using more of his, like when I do thumbnails and stuff, I'm going to start using his assets and showing them off and promoting it more because he does, and he pops them out quick too. That's what's most impressive is he will do like an outfit a week. It seems like homeboy be popping it out, man. He's grinding hard, but yeah, he does really good outfits. Let me pull this damn light back a little bit. Yeah, I went crashing out on AI, went crashing out on regulations and licenses, and I showed off my project that I'm working on. But it's good that you're doing well. Nice video popping. Sorry I missed stream yesterday. I actually crashed real early. I went to sleep early. I missed the 1 o'clock one. That was just my fault. I was actually awake. I just missed it. Forgot all about it. But I definitely need to watch you more on the YouTube side. I'll promote your YouTube side. I don't like Twitch, you know that. But your YouTube seems to be doing pretty good too. I'm seeing other people pop in on it. I'm glad that you started multi-streaming as well. Yeah, this will work. This will do decent. She has an eye reflection in there now. I could have knocked out so many more images, but I just went on a complete rant. How dare I do that? That can go here. Damn, oh my God, that would have been the best. You know what? I'm making an executive decision. I'm going to actually do that instead. And then put that there. Cool. I think I'm going to do like a double image of her doing this and then pulling the trigger. I think that's what's going to be the next two images are. Oh, God. It is like 5 billion degrees in this house. Well, in my room anyways. Yeah, appreciate everyone that is here and that's liked the stream. I like it when you like it, and I like it when you smash the like. You know what it's like. I swear there's keywords too, because I'll be watching like your numbers and stuff, or my numbers, I guess. Anyways, and then like you mention certain things, and all of a sudden, like boom, a whole bunch of numbers just drop. That's another reason why I mentioned that, to hit the like button, because I say that and then it's like bots leave or something. I don't know. Yes, YouTube is a backup plan if Twitch suddenly vanishes. And my computer handles streaming to both well enough. Yeah, that's the key right there. That's the key. I also stream to YouTube, as you know, but I do it for different reasons than that. I just do it to reach, for just for reach. I won't go as far to do. I wanted to do Kick as well, but Kick doesn't work with Rumble Studios very well, and I have to do all my stuff with Rumble Studios. because that's how all my numbers are tracked. And Rumble is, well, paying me, so I'll take it. You know, Rumble's treated me good, so I got to use Rumble Studios, but I would love to also go to Kick as well. But I think Twitch is slowly suffocating. I'm sure you know that because of all the bad negative publicity over all these years. And it just seems like they're not trying to fix their problems. It's like they just keep adding to their problems. And I don't understand that. It's like, why, if I know I have to run a race, I got to run 2 miles. I'm in competition with 2 other guys. All right, no problem. Let me crack my knuckles, take out my pistol, shoot myself in the foot. All right, let's go. Let's run those 2 miles. But you just shot yourself in the foot. I just don't get it. But that's how Twitch be doing, dude. I don't get it. Let's see. MC says, time your shot, don't squeeze the trigger. Oh, I gotta take the shot from this side then, because that is where the trigger is at. Let's try and get a good angle on this. I don't want it straight on. Maybe... Yeah, this is feeling a little bit better. Do I want to go back another one? No, I kind of like this one. All right, so let's make our camera right here. Delete the old camera. We don't need that. We want a new model. I mean camera. Let's go ahead and take the third one and bend that around as well. Hopefully I can move this trigger. I think I can because Cyborg made this, and Cyborg thinks about everything. He thinks about every possible thing, and he's a perfectionist, and it shows. But he does amazing stuff. That's why I vouch for his stuff too. I got like 10 creators that I'll vouch for, and my whole library is like of maybe 10 to 15 creators of assets. Just saying. Just putting that info out there. Because there's a lot of bad asset creators. I just be upfront with it, you know. I ain't gonna lie about it. There's a lot of bad actors out there. Cheap actors as well. Like they'll just make a product. They won't even have no materials with that bitch. It'll just be one color. I hate that more than anything. If you're gonna make an outfit, I gotta put the light on this side. If you're gonna make an outfit, if you're going to make a product, you need options. If you make an dress, you need colors. You can't depend on someone buying shaders and using those shaders. Sure, someone could do that. You need to supply that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what Chris does. He has all sorts of different colors with every one of his outfits. Plus, he has D-Force outfits that freaking like on the ground and stuff like that. Let me unmute this stuff. Get some music going. Yeah, there needs to be more creators that think and operate like Chris and Cyborg, Out of Touch, CJ, or sorry, I call him CJ, but Colm Jackson and all them. They need more people that make stuff like that. Or also X or Extra, whatever. They do really good. They mainly focus in the underwear industry, but they got that on lock. But yeah, they need more creators like that. Surfaces need to be well defined, or I'm pissed personally. Fair. There's a couple of assets where I'm like, oh shit, and then I try to like cut out opacity and it wasn't even there. I'm like, are you freaking serious right now? Oh my god. Yeah, you're right about that too. I still feel like it's still too much DOF. Let's go with 13. It's not focused on the right area either. So let's change that. Yeah, it's focused way too far back. It needs to be focused on basically where the trigger is at, right? So let's change that. You know what sounds so good right now that I haven't had in a while because of my gout was acting up and everything? Dude, I would love to have like pizza right now. I haven't had pizza in probably like 3 freaking months. I haven't had Little Caesars pizza in like probably a month. I had to watch everyone eat it last time. I would love to have some pizza right now. Unfortunately, I'm a penny pincher and I don't want to spend no money on it. Ain't that sad? But that's also why I tend to keep a little bit of money too. Like a lot of people, like I got a guy at work. Dude makes just as much as me, but he has nothing to show for it. He spends like, I'm not even shitting you, every day at least $15-20 in food every day. I'm like, that's why you got no fucking money, dude. $20 a day, 5 days a week, that's a hundo. 2 weeks you get paid. Every 2 weeks. That's $200. Now, I started splooging a little bit. That's fine. I can afford it. So I started, instead of bringing my lunch, because at the time, all I would do was go to the store and get a Polar Pop. 85 cents. That's all I spent the whole fucking day. 85 cents. This dude's spending 20. Now, I started getting a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hash brown, and a Polar Pop for $4. So that's me splooging now. I'm splooging. $4. 4 times 5 is, well, $20. 2 weeks, $40. I'm spending $40 while he's still spending like $200. People suck with money, man. This is all it is to it. Okay, so this image came out great. But anyways, that's the reason why I won't get Pizza Hut today. Because I don't want to have to buy Pizza Hut. Even though I can afford it. But it does sound nice. It does indeed sound nice. I need 6 more unique chatters. And then I got my unique chatters for the month. And it's only January 4th. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's my birthday month. Shit. I got 23 days until my birthday. Speaking of birthdays, it's my kid's birthday today. Huh. Got a lot of birthdays in January. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm loving this shit. I need to start streaming more. Mondays and Fridays are just tough for me to stream because I got to get up at 2 o'clock, so I don't really want to do any streaming by the time I get home at like noon. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I don't get home after my shower and everything. It's like almost 5 o'clock. Why even start streaming if I can only stream for like maybe an hour and a half or so, you know? Today I did pretty good. I've hit 3 hours today. I don't know if I'm going to do a second stream. I kind of want to do a second stream, knock out more of the hours that I need to knock out, and make more renders. I might do that. After I pick up the wife. I got to pick up the wife though. If I didn't have to get her, I would have streamed a lot fucking longer. But it is what it is. Oh, Game Master commenting on my Rumble. I appreciate that if you're in here. Let's see if I can't get this trigger. Let's go into perspective view. Ah. I can't see. There it is. Trigger. See? I told you. Pull. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. This right here is what makes a good asset designer versus a bad one. I told you. I called it, didn't I? I didn't even know. But I know how Cyborg Ninja thinks. By the way, shout out to Cyborg. I'm gonna shout out Chris as well. I'm gonna show y'all both off. Give me a second here. Let's go ahead and open up the screen. He made this asset. I just got wow, I didn't even know that was still on the new list. He gave me this asset last night as well. Pretty cool. And it's basically a build your own type thing. So here's your pieces, have at it. So he gave me that. He doesn't make a lot of stuff. Oh, I didn't know he made a fucking dungeon. Bitch, he didn't give me a dungeon. I'm gonna have to hit him up for that one. He doesn't make a lot of stuff. He's a little lazy, but when he makes something, it's always good. Oh, I remember the car. I use this car. I use this car in one of the scenes in Selara. Amelia used her hologram, and they had a sex scene, and I used this car in it. Yeah. But yeah, this is the rifle I'm currently using. You can catch this on sale. I wouldn't recommend buying it right now. Wait till it goes on sale. You're not putting any more money in Cyborg Ninja because, as you can see, it says Daz Original Cyborg Ninja. So he created it. Cyborg created it and just sold it to Daz, and Daz just sells it. They'll put it on sale pretty frequently. So he's not going to make any more money. If it's just Cyborg Ninja, I would promote buying it, but it's not going to put him in any more money. I might have to hit him up with these energy shotguns and energy handguns. I didn't even know he did a pose thing. That's not even him. That's not even fucking him. So let's go here. Let's go to Cyborg and why there it goes. So I got this. This is the MC's bedroom. It's really nice. That's the weapon that we're looking at right now. The car, I can vouch, is really awesome. Here is a hideout. It's pretty cool. I don't need that one, so I won't hit him up for that. Pistol, energy shotgun, rifle, dungeon. Check out this dungeon. Just a few props. I could get behind that for sure. I might hit him up for that dungeon. Ooh, I could make a mean dungeon. I could make a mean dungeon, boys and girls. That would be great. Okay, let's hit up Chris again. Over here on Daz. I love this outfit, by the way. He gave me this outfit. It's a really good outfit. But yeah, he makes great stuff with a lot. Do you list morphs and stuff like that? Included morphs. Those are the adjustments. Look, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, front, left, right, rear, inflate, hanging, on ground. That's what I'm talking about. So the clothes will be on the ground. It's already deforced. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is what we call great asset designers right here. The living legend, Chris Cox, making some stellar outfits. I love this outfit too. I'm gonna have to do an outfit and put that in it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail and put this outfit in it. But yeah, he does all sorts. Bathing suits. He's an older gentleman, so he tends to do older looks as well. What would you call that look, Chris? The like you do like quite a few 50s, 60s types look. I forget what you would call that. But they have a term for it. I can't think of it. Fucking, it's not classic. It's anyways, it doesn't matter. But he does great stuff. Ooh, look at this one. Cape cloth. But yeah, do love my asset designers that bless me with retro and vintage. Vintage was the word I was thinking of. Vintage. Exactly. So yeah, if you want any assets, I do strongly say Cyborg Ninja, Chris Cox. I think he labeled Chris Cox on there, right? On Daz as well. Yeah. Chris Cox on Daz. You're not going to be disappointed with what you get when you buy from both of my buddies that make Daz stuff. You're not gonna regret it. Ooh. Ugh. That is tough. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this trigger. Now we'll bend that. Let's go to the other side and try and take a look. It's too much. Let's do Control Z. I only want to bend a little. Wait a minute, what was it at? It was at 0. So let's just bend here. Let's do like a 1.5. But then we'll bend this quite a bit. Like that. Now, what we'll do is take the hand. Let's go like -3. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Side to side, -3. No. Let's try +3 then. Yeah. Because recoil, right? Recoil. So we're going to go with that. Now we'll go ahead and save this as well. 25th image. Hey, we've done quite a bit of images. Went from 12 to 25. We ain't done yet either. I do like your vintage stuff though, Chris. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of scenes where I can do vintage, right? Let's go ahead and do a pause 0.25. And then I think Cyborg has a bullet as well. We're going to show the bullet going past the can and her missing. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're doing. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, Green Arrow hit me up. Oh my God. I can't show y'all guys, but it's funny. Oh my God, it's a fucking meme. But I don't want to get into that because that's a whole can of worms I'm not willing to open. Oh shit, too funny. Is it done saving yet? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go over here now. Oh my God. These things are still fucking floating, bro. I thought for sure I fixed this. Oh my God. We got floating mugs. We got floating mugs. Okay, let's see if he did a bullet. I'm pretty sure he did. He had to have. He had to have. Told you. Even made the fucking bullet. Even made the bullet. That's what I'm talking about. That's the actual bullet. This is the complete ammo bullet. See? He even separated that. Jesus, he does good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, so let's get this bullet over here. Where you at, Mr. Bullet? There it is. There we go. We'll just have that bullet right there, just a chilling. We'll bring in a little bit. Just a tiny little bit, right? At least you got close, right? Zoe, she shot, she missed, but it was close. Let's go ahead and delete camera 2. Pop camera 1 in here. Do the... Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I cannot. Uh-oh. Why can't I do that? While this is, I'm going to have this going. I'm going to go get a drink real quick. It's only going to take me a second. I need a beer. I love beer. Dooby dooby doo. Appreciate everyone that is tuning in. Yeah, I figured it was gonna do that. That stupid thing. So it's not. I can't do a focus on it, which is kind of poopy. Let's get on the camera. Find out what the fuck's going on. Somewhere right around there. Little less. Let's do like 46. And then let's change the f-stop. Maybe like a 10. Let's take a look now. Appreciate everyone that is chilling here. Go ahead, hit that like button. Push me further out into the algorithm. The mysterious beyond the fog of war. The blindfold of streams. So that some poor, unfortunate soul might winks and an eye pop open. And my stream is sitting there before him. And he clicks. And he regrets it instantly. Alright, so there is the bullet. And I like the bullet. We need to increase the f-stop even more. Let's go with like 12. Is that the wife? Nope, that is not the wife. Okay, phone down. But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all, and I appreciate all the chatters. I appreciate all the friends. All of y'all are amazing. Y'all rock. Y'all rock socks. Not just any kind of socks, but the long tube socks that go all the way up to the knees. Y'all rocking them. Best socks, not gonna lie. I guess I'm old. Funny because all I have is like ankle ass socks and I hate that shit. But I can't wear them at work because, well, that's like extra heat. Then we'll have it to where the bullet is further away. Do 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 do. Bow meow 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 meow. Wow. KYZ Media Network has a really cool image. I see you, buddy. I see you. Hold on, buddy. Look at that. You already got a follower. I didn't know you made videos. Here, I'll give you a follow too. Squash the return. Look at that. Look at that. Squash the return. Hardwood. Real cowboy rescue. Maybe I should react to him. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sup? Chilling, lurking. Oh, no, I just looked up your channel. I followed you. I doubled your followers by following you. I didn't know you uploaded. You should have said something. All right, so let's take this little stupid bullet now and just put it out here. We will take the camera and we will just push it out a tiny little bit like that. Noticing that the bullet has passed. I make them mostly for YouTube, but I have to post more here. Hell yeah. Maybe I'll do some reacting. What are they? Is it animation, short stories, something on the lines of that? Let's look you up on YouTube. Can't even see the bullet. That's gonna be a problem. Hey, Jake Monroe is live. Which one is you? I see Media Network. I also see Animation Studio. This looks like you though. Huh. Animation, all short films. Yes, gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hey, I can respect that, man. I can respect that grind. I love that kind of shit, dude. Give me one. We can watch it. Which one do you want to get seen? And we'll watch it. I gotta fix this bullet. Yeah, I can respect that, man. I tried to do some animations in iClone and stuff like that. And it does okay. I just get sidetracked, and I'm both, but Media Network is the main channel. Okay. Here is Quasi Media Network, and here is also Animation Studio. I just typed in Quasi Media Network in YouTube. So, if you want to give him a follow. Wow, this dude right here looks straight up evil. Yeah, we'll do some react. Oh, God. Gangsta in Space Season 2. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Looks pretty cool. I'm liking it. I be liking it. You can go for the one called Silent Blade. It's the one of the last things I've done. Silent Blade. Here we go. Let me mute this. Woo, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Sorry. There we go.
Please explain to me why you always want to meet in places like these.
Simple, I like the decorum. And of course, most people won't be bothered to spy in on our conversation.
Fine.
Yeah.
What's the plan? There are only 5 days left before Jeremy makes his move.
The plan is pretty easy. We gear up and hit the supply truck due to the docks.
Okay, but that doesn't explain how we get the platinum from the depot.
Episode 1. 1 minute and 41 seconds. Woo! Bouncing Betty. Here is Lorian. We got Bianca. We got Maxwell. We got Jeremy. Get it, Jeremy. Like your face mask, bro. Quasi Media Network. Boom. Silent Blade. Woo. Dance, dance.
Please explain to me why you
Oh, we already
always
seen
wanna
this.
meet in places like these.
Simple, I like the decorum. And of course, most people won't be bothered to spy in on our conversation.
Fine. What's the plan?
Is it the same
There
one?
are only 5 days left before Jeremy makes his move.
The plan.
Afford a Class G hacker.
That's where we left off.
Maxwell. There is no way we can afford a Class G hacker.
Oh, really? Look to your left.
The short one or the tall one?
Yes.
The girl?
Yep, she's Class G and free. Well, she wants a cut of the job, but that's nothing. Not for what this one's worth.
She's so freaking creepy, not gonna lie, dude. She is so fucking creepy. Oh my god. She is so creepy. She is so creepy. Let's give it a like. Oh, god, them eyeballs though, bro. Oh my god. That one is old and I love it. I've made some new ones. I gotcha. Yeah, dude. That bitch was creepy. Oh man, did I drop more frames? I did drop more frames. What the fuck, man? Keep on dropping frames. Oh wow. Where was I at? Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring the bullet back a little bit. I need to be able to at least see it. Yeah, that shit was funny though. I like it. What did you use to animate that? I know you said that you used human generator, but what do you use to animate it? Is that also human generator, or do you go? Didn't look like anything from iClone, but maybe. I wanted her to be creepy. Well, you fucking owned it. Yeah, dude, you fucking owned it. Yep, I think this will work. It's a little bit fuzzed out now. A little bit further away. People will know that. Bitch missed. Zoe sucks at aiming. Pow! You use Blender to animate it. Gotcha. Well, power to you on that. I fucking hate Blender. You can have every bit of that. Let's do this, and then that, and then... Yeah, so there's that. I'm just trying to get my coding correct on how I want that to... Wow, we're actually getting close to the bottom of that already? Ooh, that's not good. I thought I had more dialogue than that. I mean, we could always go to FOM anyways. Nothing from iClone I animate manual and use some mocap at times. Dude, you got mocap? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I want some fucking mocap. That shit's expensive. Fuck that noise. I'm so fucking jealous, dude. Do you have the suit, or do you use like a whole bunch of phones, or what? I want to use. I want mocap, but that shit's expensive. But I would totally use mocap and then make my own fucking animations and shit, dude. I'd have so much fucking fun then. Oh my god, I would. I would have so much fun. All right, so we're done with this image. That is good. And now we can, I guess I can delete that bullet. We don't need the bullet anymore. Bitch missed. We got to go back over here now. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Woo, boo, 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 boo. Hell yeah. Oh my god, watch me glitch all the way over here. I glitch, 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 glitch. You can see it moving just like... Oh, we're missing music, aren't we? Hold on. Unmute. There we go. I had a suit. Been using video now. But I just got some new phones for more coverage. Suit was old and couldn't be recovered. Technology sucks sometimes. Ah, so you just need a new suit. But that shit's expensive now. Some of those suits go up to like 10 fucking grand, bro. I think the one that I was kind of looking at was like 3 grand. I don't know the price of them now, though. They might have gone up or down. I don't know. I'm going to put MC right next to her over here now. And then he can look at her. Oh, my shit's broke. I can't even do it. It's not popping up at all. Okay. In that case, I need to shut down. Nah. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're not gonna do that. I do need to shut it down because my shit ain't working. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, burp, burp, burp. The Rote Cocoa is like 4,200 on the low end. Woo! Boy, that is pricey. I can't believe it's still that daggum pricey. Holy moly, bro. But I guess the industry in that direction, I mean, it makes sense, I suppose, right? Because the industry is going in that direction, right? So, is what it is. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, this thing is still closing down. Well, anyways, unfortunately, unfucking fortunately, I was gonna have to go. I gotta pick up the wife here in like 15 minutes. Anyways, Daz is crashing over here, so there's nothing I can really do. So I figured it's a good time to raid somebody, and I think ooh man, ooh la la. You see that image in the background I made, right? That is also a thumbnail, but regardless of that, yeah, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna raid Bricks Gaming. He popped in earlier. He's a great guy. Pretty cool little feller. So we're gonna raid his stream, bring him some love, like we should be doing. Hopefully this works. I'm hoping that it works. Let's hope that it works. And I will catch you guys again. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming again, honestly. I might stream later today, so keep an eye out, okay? I might stream later today after I pick her up. But I got to go to bed at 6 o'clock, so if I do stream, it's just going to be me talking, working in Daz, and literally just getting smashed, dude. I'm just gonna be fucking getting the beer. Ugh. I'm gonna be guzzling that bitch like a gasoline. So it's gonna be probably that if I do stream. Other than that, I know I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because I'm probably not gonna feel like it. And yes, I'm attempting to jinx myself, thinking that I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. So then I jinx myself to where I do stream tomorrow. That's currently what I'm trying to do. Now it may or may not come to fruition, right? But you got to manifest it some way, and I'm trying to manifest that, right? Because I want to get more streaming in than the weekends. I've only been doing weekend English hard. I've only been doing weekends, and I want to start doing weekdays, right? It's just life. Sometimes I got to do something after work, so then I'm not getting home and showering, and it's like 5:30. I got to go to sleep at like 7, 8 o'clock, right? It's not worth booting up a stream. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to, if I can get to a good sleep schedule, I feel like Monday and Friday would also be good days to stream because I get off like 11 o'clock in the morning. That'd be great, right? So that's what I'm shooting for. That's what I'm aiming for. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, but I definitely do want to start streaming more because I can do two things at once, right? I can work on a project and stream and communicate, and it just builds your name recognition, right? So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do, promote myself in that sense of way. If you guys did enjoy the stream, consider following, subscribing if you're on YouTube. If you're over there on YouTube lurking or whatever, I strongly suggest just making an account over on Rumble. Look me up, just Sacred Sage, and bam, I pop up. There I am. I appreciate everyone that does view and watch. I do visual novels and short stories, not safe for work type of stuff. I got the Discord in the description below if you want to join the Discord. You can find my subscribe star and stuff by Sacred Sage, or go into Discord and I can actually give you a link. I don't want to link that in any videos because someone might cry and then I'll get freaking a ban or some shit, because people's feelings get hurt very easily. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to raid Bricks Gaming, and I will catch you guys again, hopefully, if I manifested it, tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.